Hey friends, how's it going? I'm gonna go ahead and turn my glue gun on, I think. And listen, y'all hang around to the end. I've got some goodies to share with you, some Friday, the Friday specials. Because every day is Black Friday, right? Y'all, tonight I'm kind of going to be reusing some stuff. And look, this is an ornament that I got at Walmart. And look how big it is. I thought, I know what to do with this. So we're going to use this. And it also lights up. Isn't that cool? Okay. And then I have this ornament from Dollar Tree. And I was testing the Gilding wax. This is bronze. Because I was like, I don't want it to look so, disco. I wanted it to look a little more vintage. So that's what I did to it. Where are we? Where are we? Hopefully I can see the comments tonight. Last night I could. It's on Friday. There we go. I hope everybody's doing good. And y'all, I know y'all have seen these at the Dollar Tree, like in the garden section. They're plastic and they're to, put over a plant. And they're plastic, but I was like, we're going to make a cloche out of this tonight. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do is take the tags off. Hey, Stacy. I'm going to take this one off. Oh, and y'all, this is one of those pieces of like a slice of wood. And so this is going to be the base. You could totally use, like, if you got a cake stand or something like that. But the other day, somebody mentioned this tree that I did. And I don't know if y'all remember this, where I did, like, the night sky and the snow and just the silhouette of a tree. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use this side. And then when I want to use this side, I can use this side. So there we go. Okay. And then I'm going to try to cut this little piece off right here that holds that. So I'm going to try to kind of bend it. I don't want to make a hole here. Good. Just a couple of white spots, so that's perfect. So now what I'm doing is I'm using like a stiff brush. And I'm going to go all over. This is going to be the top of the cloche. And look, I've got like real cloches made out of glass and stuff. But I was like, you know what? I think it'll be fun to do like a Christmas thing underneath that plastic. Y'all tell me what you think. Oh, thanks, Robin. And y'all probably don't remember the sweater, but I got it from Refab. Look, between her boxes and me just shopping over there, I got a lot of her stuff. But I love this because it's so warm and cozy, but it's so bright and happy too. And see the difference the Gilding wax does? It goes from this disco shiny to like a worn look. Hey, Chris. And y'all, since the day I saw those garden, I don't know what they're called. Anyway, they're to get like your seed starter. I was like, that would be the perfect cloche. I'm like, I don't think you're going to be able to see the bottom. So, and then I debated on taking this off, but I think I'm going to leave it on and it'll like give me a little place to put the glue and stuff. But isn't that going to be looking cute? We'll go ahead and do this piece up here too. And I've got my glue. I'm like, should I take that off? I'm thinking that'll help from my glue from like melting the top. Oh, I see y'all are cold tonight. All right, let's set this to the side. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the Cardinal. I want to kind of like age it up a little bit. Let me see. I might put a dab of red on these little spots where I tore this off. Let's see. And this is cherry. So I'm putting a little bit of cherry right here. Oh, yeah. Isn't that a perfect match? And listen, do y'all ever see stuff at Dollar Tree and you're like, oh, I think I can make that look better? Well, that's what I think. So I'm going to take and see, I'm going to not do it so thick. I might wipe it back. I don't want it to like totally cover up the red. I want you to still be able to tell that it's a Cardinal. But I want it to be aged a little bit. See how, I don't know. It's just like very bright. And now I'm going to wipe this back a little bit. Because I want it to be aged and bronze, but not, not completely. I want you to still be able to tell that it's a beautiful red Cardinal. And I'm going to do this at the bottom too. Just to age that snow a little bit. Let's see, what are y'all saying? Was there a sticker on the plastic Cloche? Oh, yeah. And the way I got that sticker, first I warmed it up. There's like a pretty big sticker on that Cloche. I warmed it up with my dryer and pulled it off. And it left a little residue. And then I sprayed, that LA Awesome cleaner that I clean everything with. I sprayed that on there and let it sit for a minute. And got it off. Hopefully that helps. And I have some Goo Gone, but I was like, I'm going to try that LA Awesome. Isn't that looking so good? It's amazing how good you can make plastic look with a little bit of gilding wax. And like I said, this is bronze. Hey, Bonda. This is the bronze. And I'm not going to glue it down or anything because it does have, the valve to turn it on and off. Valve? I don't know if that's the right word. It has the doodad to turn it on and off. Doesn't that look so good? I'm loving it. Okay. Now I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to go around the bottom a little bit so that it's not so bright. Looks a little vintage. And now this is plastic too. And like I said, this was an ornament from Walmart. Thanks for sprinkling, Tammy. Yeah, y'all let me know if you sprinkle. And y'all, today started our second week of Black Friday. And we got an awesome freebie. I'll show y'all when we get done with this. Do y'all think the bird's looking better? It's not looking quite as, I don't know, like plastic, does it? It looks more bronze. Let me put some on this greenery too. Hey, on and off button. Thanks, Robin. All right. What do y'all think? Still looks like a Cardinal, but a little bit aged. Hey, Karen. All right, let me wipe my fingers off. And then I've got my glue gun on low, but I want to use a little bit of, and listen, Friday is the key word. I'm going to use a little bit of glue on here and a little bit of hot glue. Hey, Carol, it's great to see you. I'm going to use some hot glue, like I said, and I'm going to use some of this Loctite. Tone down, yeah. That's right. We toned it down. And then I'm going to put some rope around this at the bottom because I know it's not, it's not going to sit perfectly straight. Y'all, I just got to make sure that I get it on here good. We'll kind of build this up a little bit. I feel like that would have melted if I'd have put it straight on the plastic, don't y'all? I think we would have had a melted little mess. Now I'm going to hold it for a second. And then, y'all, this has a low and a high heat. The high heat, I think, would have melted everything. We'll see. I want to be able to lift it with this. I think I'm going to lay it on its side and add some more hot glue. Or maybe I can just do this. Maybe I added a little too much of the tight bond. Let me do this. Hey Joyce, hey Dee. I hope everybody's doing great. Hey Donna. And then I've got the rope from Dollar Tree. I'm going to try to put just one ring around it. And like I said, I've got several of the glass cloches. But what is that? I'm afraid. I want to be able to pick it up, but I'm like, is it holding? Because I don't have too much of the glue. Don't you worry. We have glue and we will use it. Right? Thanks, Irene. Okay, yeah, that's feeling like that's holding. That is feeling like that's holding. I may do that on this side too. This is one of those kind of decor pieces that you don't spend a lot of money on, but it looks stinking cute. You could make several of them and put them down the center of your table. I just want to cover, whoops. Well, I guess I'm going with that. What do y'all think so far? I'm kind of liking it. Hope I didn't cut that too short. I didn't. Y'all probably have some of these too. And I hope I'm saying that right. Cloche. And Jenny and I used to make fun of each other and say clonk and cloche and all kinds of silly stuff. Because we're like, that is a funny word to say. Let me grab another glue stick. I gotta, you know, where I cut this, I gotta make sure that I've got it all together. I'm liking it. Okay. Oh, one other thing I want to show y'all is, can y'all see these big designs back here? All of our E-size, let me move this. All of our E-size, which is these really big transfers, they are 50% off. They are large and in charge. Y'all know I love them. And usually, it seems a little funny that your winter clothes. Oh, you're in the summer? Are you in, where are you if you're in the summer? Y'all, what do you think? Isn't that pretty? I love it. Okay. So we've got our bird, and this is going to be sitting on here like this. We're going to put some snow under here. I'm still trying to be careful. I do not want it to, my glue to fail. Well, what do y'all think so far? What do you think so far? I love it. Okay. And then I'm going to put some snow here. Australia. And like I said, I'm not going to glue this down. It has two. Let's see. I think that's on solid. I'll put my snow. I'll put a little bit of greenery. Are y'all loving it as much as I am? And now this, I'm just going to kind of lay around. And y'all know these big cloches, they're kind of expensive. And if you're just going to do something like for the holidays, you could totally pull this off. Don't you think? What do y'all think? And I'm just seeing comments every now and then. So we're just adding a little bit of greenery around, and then I'm going to sprinkle some fake snow. Wouldn't this be pretty as a centerpiece? And then we're going to put this over it. Let me get my little green sprigs. And then we're going to put a red bow. Y'all let me know what you're thinking about this. How do you like it? I think it's so... I got a few glue strings. Got a few glue strings. I thought I had some skinnier red. Let me see. I may have to trim that a little bit. I need to take a picture with the light off. But isn't that Cardinal beautiful? So pretty. So, so pretty. You know what? Maybe this. Yeah. I don't want it to be quite so big. I want to see if I can get it through here. Because this is an ornament. And maybe do the bow up here. Is anybody going to make one of these? It's actually pretty easy and it looks pretty dang impressive. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. And like I said, I think it would be so pretty, like on a side table. I'm sure the glare is not that great, but look at that. And y'all know the glass ones are expensive, but I think that's so cute. All right, let me turn my glue gun off. I am thrilled with the way this Dollar Tree project turned out. I'm sorry about the glare. You know, at home you could see it and it wouldn't be so much of a glare. All right, now let me sit this right here. Can y'all still see it? And let me show y'all the goodies that dropped today. We've got fabric markers. You know how when we do an ink project, but we want to add color to it? Grab these. They are the doorbuster for this week. Awesome. We will be using them. Thanks, Bonda. Let me move it here. So be sure to grab your fabric markers. I know several of you guys have already gotten them. So these are wonderful. And like I said, we will use these this week. Then, I put everything over here. Let me grab it. I am loving this. The only thing that's not from the Dollar Tree is the wood slice, and I have another project on the back of it. And the Cardinal is from Walmart, but you could totally find an ornament or something to put here from Dollar Tree. Okay. And y'all, the gift with purchase this week is called Buckle Up. You get 4 keychains. And then you get the heat transfer, 4 keychains with the rings. And you can heat set on both sides with our new heat set transfers. And they're shaped to fit perfectly. And all you do is heat up your iron to 360 or your heat press. Put this on top and the design comes out on here. So awesome. So this is free. You get a set of 4 key rings. And Jenny's like, oh, those look old school, like the retro keychains for like old hotels. So fun. And I placed another order today so that I can get another set and make some for my grands. And then my little grands, they just put stuff like that on their backpack. And then these are the 2, and they have been selling really well. These are heat transfers that you just use your iron or heat press and iron them onto a mostly polyester shirt, towel, tote. And I'll show you one that we did, but these are heat transfers. And then, so I said this one was going to sell really well. And this one, it says, pray on it, pray over it, and pray through it. And I've got a hoodie on the way to do this one this week. But this is one of the ones that I did recently. And it's just, you use a 360, either iron or heat press, and iron it on. But look how pretty it looks. It looks gorgeous. And then I just inked this, so you can mix and match. Let's see. Somebody had a question. Do the fabric markers need to be heat set? I don't think so. I think you just let them dry. But I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to heat set them too. So there's a free gift of 4 keychains with the heat transfer as your gift for $50 US, 65 Canadian. And I don't know if y'all know, we ship to Canada, US and Canada. And then these are new. Love them. And then all of the big 18 by 24 designs are 50% off. And if you're a Perks member, so you already get 30% off, then you get another 50. And designers, their discount's even bigger. So don't miss out on those. And I hope you guys enjoyed our Cardinal project tonight. I am just tickled. I love it. I think it's so pretty. I'll try to take a picture because the bird has a light in it. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Keep sprinkling. And don't forget to go grab your door busters while they last and get your freebie. Y'all, this was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I gave you some ideas. And I will see y'all later. Probably tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye-bye.